Good morning, you guys. Sorry I look like death right now. I literally just rolled out of bed, but I am so happy to announce to you guys that my anti-bullying shirts are finally live. You can order them right now. I am making them live at exactly 1 p.m. when this video uploads. So you guys are the first to see them. You guys are the first to get them. The link will be in the description. Underneath this video, it's going to be the first link, so make sure you guys go check those out. If you guys get one, make sure that you screenshot your order confirmation and post it on Instagram, and I'm going to be commenting and liking and DMing all of you guys that are the first people to go get them. So I love you guys and enjoy the video. Hello you guys, today's video is going to be extremely different. I'm doing the strip down challenge, and if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much where you talk in front of a camera for 10 minutes, and you don't edit it, you don't chop it up, you don't wear makeup, and you kind of just talk for 10 minutes. I'm really overwhelmed to do this, but a lot of you guys requested it, and I held off on making it, but I'm gonna make it today. So I think I'm just gonna start off by telling you guys a little bit more about me and use this as a way for you guys to really get me and get to know me. And oh, this is overwhelming. Okay, so my name is Taylor. I was born in Long Island, New York, in Smithtown. I grew up there until I was 12 years old, and I was taken across the country with just my mom, and lived with my mom for about a year until my dad moved there. And I think that was like the roughest point of my life because I didn't have my dad, and I was kind of just alone and kind of isolated myself and didn't have any friends. I felt like I didn't want to make friends after I saw the type of people that lived in the state that I moved to, which is Scottsdale, Arizona. I feel like more or less the town that I was brought to was the most overwhelming. It was kind of just upper class people that just wanted to stay to themselves and were only friends with people that they grew up with. So when I got to the middle school and I was turning 13 years old, nobody really wanted to bother with me, especially since I was from New York. So it was just like a fish out of water for a while. Kind of blamed everything on my mom, so I didn't really see her much. I started hanging out with a bad crowd for a while. Ooh. I didn't think this was going to be that hard to do, but it is. This is really overwhelming knowing I can't cut parts out. So I made a friend here and there, but drama would always happen. Rumors would always start. For some reason, I was always the hot topic to talk about for some weird reason. I tried really hard to make friends at one point, but for some reason I was just not included in anything. So sophomore year, I turned to a computer, and that was kind of my outlet to the world, and I made a lot of friends through there, and I talked to a lot of people through there that I found had the same issues as me, so it made me feel less alone. Sophomore year, I remember kids coming up to me, because I used to live stream. That was kind of my first outlet. I made a lot of friends through there and talked to a lot of people with the same issues as me. And then I remember kids coming up to me a month after I stopped live streaming, and they're like, people are making profiles of you, people are saying that they're you. When I got a hold of my computer, I saw that there was thousands of profiles using my pictures and saying it was them, which I thought was so weird, being I think I was 15 when that started happening. And that was kind of when catfish started to be a thing, and people would role play with my pictures, which was so weird. I look at it a little differently now, but because I understand like a lot of people struggle with like self-confidence and like image and stuff, so I understand why using someone else's pictures to talk to somebody else could be like a coping, or like a more and make it more like comfortable to talk to other people, which I so get, but it was like really bizarre to me at the time. And I remember making an Instagram profile just to say like, hey, this is me, this is my profile. That Instagram got to like, I think 80K followers, and once like everyone in my school saw I was like doing well on the internet, it was like they treated me differently, and I didn't really felt like accepted. I kind of just felt like they were trying to get something out of it, or they just were jealous, or I don't know. I didn't really see it as a big deal back then, but I was like getting on the popular page on Instagram, if any of you guys were around for that, but I used to get on there a lot. Anyways, I made friends with a girl who was like in this clique, and if you've seen like my bullying videos, then you already know about this clique, but I had made friends with one of those girls, and I slept at her house, and when I woke up the next day and I went home, my Instagram was deactivated. So I don't know if that's a really large coincidence, but I did not delete my Instagram. Instagram did not delete my Instagram. Pretty sure that girl deleted my Instagram. So I was kind of like lost again. Didn't have any friends. And then 2 months later, I ended up making another Instagram because I saw how many catfish profiles there were. And a lot of people were getting in relationships with these catfish people, and I'm like, that's not me. Like, and I felt bad for those people that were like getting hurt or were being lied to by these like catfish pages. And I made another Instagram, and then that one got to 100K by my senior year. And then Instagram deleted my Instagram because they thought I was a catfish, because one of my catfish pages had like 200K. I was like, okay, awesome. So then I kind of gave up, and then I made another Instagram, and this one blew up, and I'm now at 1 million, which is so crazy to think about that I'm at 1 million, but it's so awesome. And I just feel like I've like given my whole, just like everything I have into it, and this is making me so shaky to talk about. So what I did differently with this Instagram, and I feel like it was like meant to happen that the other two got deactivated. This one, I decided to do good with it, and I started to talk to people who had depression and anxiety and people that went through the same things that I did, and I used it for good, and I used it for just to get a message across, and I'm so glad that it worked, and I'm glad that I have a larger audience that I can do that for, and that I can show them that they're not alone, because I really wish I had that when I was their age or when I was your guys' age. So I feel really lucky to be in the position that I'm in. I feel like I used to look at the move like as such a negative thing, but I'm like glad that it happened, because I don't think I would be here with you guys. I don't think that I would have turned to the internet. And I'm glad that I kind of went through what I did, because I feel like it made me a stronger person. I feel like if things were easier, I would not be the person that I am today, and I wouldn't be as strong as I am today. So I'm like really glad that it was something that I had to go through, especially since I can get this message across now, and I know how my following is feeling. Like, it's making me so shaky. But I'm so glad I can make these videos for you guys, and I'm so glad that I have the confidence to get behind a camera and talk to you guys about this stuff, because so many of my friends tell me, they're like, I don't know how you do it. Like, that's so overwhelming. Like, that's so, and like, I know it looks so easy, but it's not. And I still battle with like talking in front of a camera, for having people take pictures of me. Like that's still like a ongoing battle sometimes, so it's still like super difficult for me, but I have come so far because of you guys, and I want to thank you guys so much for that. All right, 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Whew. Okay, I'm completely making this for you guys because I did not want to make this video. This is actually so difficult to do. But yeah, I really hope this gave you guys some more like confirmation on like me, and like for you guys to get to know me without it being chopped and screwed, without it being filtered, without me with makeup on. This is me, and this is me. Okay, 10 minutes. All right, guys, I love you, and